Before we start this video, I want to quickly apologize for my last video on Yandere Dev because I was kind of misinformed by it. I know, I spent like 2 hours on that video, like I was really fucking proud of it, and then now this shit happens with the TheGameSleuth, and like, I'm fucking pissed at him. So if you're unaware about what I'm talking about, a few weeks ago I made a video on Yandere Dev talking about him and his situation with Dr. Apis and the TheGameSleuth, and it turns out the TheGameSleuth is a huge fucking loser, and you know, he fucking lied about a bunch of shit. So I'd like to first apologize for believing this fucking, I don't even know what to call him. Like, he's a fucking asshole in reality. I really am sorry for being a fucking idiot and believing him. So yeah, whatever. But that's why I'm here, so I can completely make an actual video saying how the TheGameSleuth fucking lied about all this shit. And so to get everything out of the way, I want to formally apologize for making that video. I made it really quickly. I didn't do any research. I just took what the TheGameSleuth said and what I already knew from another video that I don't remember. But that was it. I made the video really quickly. I didn't stop to think what actually happened or to do my research on the TheGameSleuth. And I'm sorry. I'm sorry for not doing that. I'm sorry for being a fucking idiot and just believing him up front. And from now on, I won't do that. I'll do my own research with that. I won't be a fucking idiot and do that anymore. So yeah, just let's get on with the video. So I'm 100% going to say this at the beginning. I'm taking all of the stuff I know about the TheGameSleuth from this Google Doc. So if this Google Doc ends up being false or whatever, then completely blame that on me for believing it. But you know, from what I know, it's 100% true, and just whatever. Now, I'm not saying this to defend Yandere Dev. I still think what he did was fucking stupid, and that he's also a fucking idiot, and he's probably worse than the TheGameSleuth, but I feel like it's worse that the TheGameSleuth tried to make himself look like a better person by doing this. So that's why I'm making this video. So we're just gonna start at the beginning of this Google Doc. Now, our first bad thing is that the TheGameSleuth is a fucking hypocrite. Well, why is he a hypocrite, you may ask? Well, it's kind of fucking stupid. So on January 9th of this year, he uploaded a video called Yandere Simulator's Literal Underage Hentai Crossover, where he goes into detail about how it's fucked up that Alex is making hentai of underage characters who aren't 18. But it turns out that later on, he posted hentai of fucking Loud House characters in his Discord server that I don't even want to show because I'm just disgusted looking at it. But first of all, Sleuth, why are you posting fucking underage hentai into a Discord server full of teenagers? Like, what the fuck? I don't want to hear the excuse of Alex saying, well, I made the game for adults and really adults are supposed to play it. Like, that's like saying that Call of Duty is an M-rated game and that there's no children on it. Yet in every fucking Call of Duty lobby, you will hear some 12-year-old say, I want to fuck your mom. So yeah, I still think it's kind of fucked up that you're saying that it's not okay to post underage hentai of characters, and then you do it yourself. It's a bit hypocritical. But yeah, he doesn't just do this to the Loud House, he does this with fucking Danganronpa, which is also a fandom full of, like, actual teens. And when he got questioned about it, he said it was okay because the characters were aged up, which he also says in the video is not okay, so that's kind of hypocritical. And also, he's kind of an incel, which is a bit disappointing in my opinion. And he also wipes his Discord server a bunch so that no one sees any evidence of him being a fucking asshole. If you thought his Discord server couldn't get any fucking worse, he literally let a known pedophile in his Discord server and did nothing about it. Now, he literally uploaded a video while I was making this one saying that he didn't know Low-Key Savage was a pedophile. I completely fucking doubt that you did not know he was a pedophile. Like, I call complete bullshit on that statement. Okay, maybe you didn't know he was a pedophile, but how did no one else on that fucking server not know that he was a pedophile? There's no way. There had to be at least one person on that server that knew he was a pedophile. And he said in his latest video that one of his mods banned him, and he didn't do it. well, why the fuck are you not banning him? It's your server. Now, the one thing I'm really mad about is that I defended this man from stealing fucking content. I literally defended someone who broke copyright law. Like, holy shit. What I originally thought is that YandereDev was just trying to silence him for criticism, but no. He was literally uploading unfiltered, unedited stream clips of YandereDev's stream, not changing anything about it, not adding commentary. No, he was just fucking uploading them to make him look bad. Which, yeah, YandereDev is fucked up. He's still a shitty person in my opinion, but still, like, how? He tried to use one video from Hatsune Ilisu's. I'm sorry if I pronounced your name wrong. I just don't know your name. I'm so sorry. And then he apologized in the comments and deleted it and acted like nothing was wrong. You literally, like, stole someone's video. Like, what the fuck? But after that, he goes in the community tab and starts making excuses. I'm just gonna read some of that. It was a simple publicity stunt, probably one of the most thought out things to see how my audience would react. You can't trash talk someone who's already trash talked themselves by calling themselves a liar and telling everyone that that lie was another lie and everyone is fine with it. I never lied. I put a show on for you and everyone, and I may say, your reaction is priceless. Quite the opposite of what I was thinking, winky face. Papa Janos did the same thing to his audience, and that's what gave me the idea. XD. Fucking god. Think about it. I wouldn't be that careless to just steal a video and put a loop of a crashed Nintendo Switch over and over without trying to make it a stunt. And then he links a video. This video has near to no views for just that reason. This whole thing has blown over with near to no impact to me or everyone else. I requested and messaged him/her to remove it and told them constantly that this video is just a publicity stunt. But it's whatevs, right? Smiley face. Oh, okay, this is what it sounds like to me. It's like if I was J-Station, I went out in public, I went up to this like family with their kids, I took one of their kids and tried to defend it by saying, oh, it's just a prank. Like, no, it's fucking not. It's someone's kid, like, holy shit. And then he has another community post. Hatsune keeps spamming videos about me whenever I supposedly slipped up, telling everyone I am, quote, lying, and snarkily typing in TheGameSleuth exposed in his descriptions, even though, right now, when most of the YandereDev videos I have made are simply jokes or jabs at Alex. The one he called out 1 month ago was just making fun of at how the game is still buggy/choppy in many ways and how the characters have tendencies to glitch out a lot, and then he goes on to show the pasty it just crashed clip and say I was lying. I didn't lie here. That was the game hanging, which is very similar to a crash, not a hard crash, but a crash nonetheless. I think someone is just mad that his subs don't watch his shitty reporting. If you watch this guy, you can smell bullshit from a foot away. I have apologized for anything he believes is wrong, but I'm not doing any wrong, so here is the video in question. I'd be happy if you guys just report dumb shit like this from now on. Thumbs up emoji. Mind you, no one watched it because, well, it's fake news. Duh. Like, now we've hit a new low where you're just telling your fans to go false report a video because you don't like it. Now, I want you guys to keep this comment from Sleuth in mind for later on in the video and in this Google Doc. He commented on one of his videos saying, Pasty gave me permission as well to use any part of his video, but not for my gain. I will never profit from others' creations, unlike, duh, Alex of course, winky face. Now just keep that comment in the back of your mind for a while because, well, we're gonna need it later. Now we're going to go on our next topic, which is stealing art, which is not good. Listen, I have a lot of respect for artists for already putting up with a bunch of shit from non-artists, believe it or not. And yeah, this kind of proves my point that he's kind of a thief. So in his underage hentai video, he used a picture of Okaruto in it, and he did not name the artist. Now, if you make a video and you put like 2 seconds of a stock image as like some fucking one-off joke, I'm okay with that because, you know, you're just using it for no reason, you know, no one really wants credit for that. Now, that underage hentai video got 300,000 views on it, which, you know, is pretty good. But in the thumbnail, he doesn't credit Scream Punk Carts, who made the original art in it. So yeah, fuck you, GameSleuth. Nice job stealing someone's art and not crediting them. This kind of reminds me of Madame, where she fucking stole some kid's art, didn't credit them, and said they were being unprofessional when she was being more unprofessional than them. Now, like I said earlier, when he said he will never profit off of other creations, that's kind of, a lie, because in this screenshot, it shows him and a conversation with Dr. Apis, where Dr. Apis says it's completely fine to monetize the videos about him, or the one he made. So nice job, GameSleuth, for being a complete fucking hypocrite and a liar. Yeah, and he also saw Silva Gunner's video, and it was clearly monetized, so yeah, nice job there. And clearly, from what I see here, they didn't want this video being re-uploaded, and of course, re-monetized. Maybe they're okay with it being re-uploaded, but it being monetized and all the stuff not going to, the people who actually made the video is a bit scummy, huh? Here's a little compilation of people who made some of these videos calling him out. So yeah, that's basically it. The GameSleuth is kind of an asshole. This whole situation reminds me of the saying, you either die a hero or live long enough to see yourself become a villain, and it's really sad to see the GameSleuth become a villain. Like, he criticized Yandere Dev, and in the end, he became the one getting criticized himself. Now, I'd like to thank some people whose videos I watched and got some of my information from this. They were a big help in trying to find out that the GameSleuth is kind of an asshole. Specifically, Prismmate Luke and Senpai is Home and Harley TBS. You should go watch their videos. They're pretty good as well. They, explain everything a lot better than my video. But yeah, then comes his horrible, awful, no good, very bad response, which we will go over. Now, I'm not going to show the videos in question. I'm just going to tell you basically everything that happens, because 1, I'm not going to download the videos, and a lot of them are deleted, and 2, this video is already longer than it needs to be. Now, as you can guess, his response was not very good. I mean, he started off by deleting every single video about Alex, which, in my opinion, wasn't a good move. He changed his name to TheGameSleuth and started uploading the soundtrack to a game he's working on, which is okay. But whether it was for rebranding or to, well, just try to get himself off search, which if it's the second option, that's really scummy. I wouldn't be surprised if it was the second option and he was just trying to avoid criticism with it. But he then uploaded a very awful apology video where he literally addressed only 2 things, and that was it. Now, he deleted this video since, which is fucking stupid. And basically what he's been doing is he's been pushing out apologies videos every 4 fucking seconds. Obviously that's hyperbole, but still, it's kind of annoying when I get, apology video after apology video. Now, he kind of tried to ignore it, but, I guess apologizing is okay, but not in the way he did it. They're just really shitty apologies, especially his most recent one is 14 minutes. It could have literally been 5 minutes long where you just address stuff, but no, it's 14 minutes. I believe the 2-minute apology is better than most of the other ones he's done. He's done so many apology videos, and yet he's still shit at them, which is kind of... I kind of find that stupid. But then comes my final conclusion over this whole situation as a whole.
Do you honestly think you're fucking funny? Seriously, you're a fucking ugly little
In conclusion, the GameSleuth has done some shitty things. He has tried to cover up those things and make it so he doesn't receive criticism for it, but it is now caught up to him, and now he has to apologize. Do I hate the GameSleuth? No, but I strongly dislike him after seeing everything he's done and tried to defend. Do I think he can change? Yes. If he just makes just one 5-minute apology video where he addresses everything and just apologizes and stops trying to ignore everything, then I think he can move on and move past this entire thing. Just know with this video, I'm not trying to defend Yandere Dev. He's done so much worse shit than this, but I think the TheGameSleuth deserves to be criticized for trying to take all the stuff he's done and just try to ignore it. And this whole thing about how, you know, I was making fun of YondereDev as a joke, you are clearly criticizing him, and at that point, when you criticize someone, you can also be criticized. Now, these two have something very much in common together, and that's that they both don't take criticism very well. YondereDev completely ignores it, while the TheGameSleuth just tries to hide everything and freaks the fuck out about it and doesn't really apologize right. I will accept his apology if he takes everything from that Google Doc seriously and he makes a video about it, going over it, and just stops fucking beating around the bush about it. If he just went up front and said, I'm a liar, I'm a hypocrite, I did some things YondereDev did that I said was not acceptable, then I would be completely fine about it. But the apologies he's done are complete fucking shit and just make him try to look like he's a good person. Now, what I can take away from this is that to anyone that wants to start a career on the internet or on anything involved with the internet, I will give you this one piece of advice. People are gonna find any reason to hate you because of what you're doing. Not like hate you as a person, just maybe it's because of YondereDev. Why I dislike YondereDev is because he's a really shitty game developer and he keeps trying to run away from his past instead of being upfront about it and apologizing about it, and while openly trying to better himself. People are gonna find a reason to hate you, whether if it's for something currently or in the past. They will try to find logs of you saying stupid shit and try to spread it and make you look like a bad person. And the most you can do is say that you did do that and you're trying to make yourself better and you won't do that again. But the thing with the TheGameSleuth is that he continued to lie and be a hypocrite. And he tried to defend it as, oh, I was just joking about YondereDev. I was just joking about Alex. No, you weren't. You were literally criticizing him. And therefore, if you want to criticize someone, people are going to criticize you because you're not perfect. And yes, my video on YondereDev was very rushed, and I will accept the criticism that it wasn't a good video and that it was poorly researched and poorly done. And I've learned from that. I now know that I shouldn't fucking trust people like the TheGameSleuth who are trying to make themselves look better by exposing other people in the process. I've done some shitty things that I don't like to admit, but I don't care about anymore because I've moved past that and I know I'm better than that now. So in conclusion, go fuck yourself, sleuth.